Hello, I am back. My voice is 91% recovered. No, let's say 82% recovered. And I figured I'd test it out by bringing you a little gameplay here. I'm talking like I'm playing COD. Bringing you a match against BurningSpiritFire, and I thought I'd bring a couple of new additions to the team here. We got Swoobat, which has choice specs, and Trick, which it now gets from the Black and White 2 move tutors. That's pretty cool. What else have I got? Wormadam G, who's called 50 Cent, despite 50 Cent being male, as far as I'm concerned. Wormadam can only be female, as I discovered when I was trying to poke a gen earlier. That's unfortunate, but it'll have to do. So we got Wormadam G, which now gets Stealth Rocks. We got Pawnyard, which functions almost identically to Bishop, to be honest, but just kind of, obviously, less attack, less health, whatever. It does get the Eviolite though, which is kind of cool, so... Yep, go for Sucker Punch, and that gets about a third damage on him. Well, no, 2/3, sorry. And now he brings in Monferno. Now, Monferno would easily take out Pawnyard in one hit, regardless of what he went for, but I kind of went on the assumption that he's probably going to go for Stealth Rock, and I figured, okay, I may as well get some damage on him. Now, he is going to switch out here, and I didn't understand this play at the time. Now, at the time, I assumed that he didn't have Vacuum Wave, and he was worried about Sucker Punch killing him, which is fair enough, that's a reasonable play. But I find out later he actually has the Vacuum Wave, so I don't really know why he switched out, but... In any case, he goes for a Will-O-Wisp, gets a burn on my Tentacle, which is a bit unfortunate, but not too big a deal. Now, I do go for a Rapid Spin, get rid of those pesky rocks, and now he brings in Dragonair. As I go for a knockoff, I assume predicting the Scald because it does get the Shed Skin, so that could kind of work out. Now I am going to switch out here into my Swoobat, figuring he's probably going to go for a Dragon Dance, or I don't know, possibly an Outrage, but more likely Dragon Dance. And I have a choice specs and a Trick on this guy, so I figure, okay, may as well try and cripple this thing, go for a Trick, and I guess the knockoff didn't really make any difference since he does lose his Eviolite anyway. Then he goes for another Dragon Dance, not really sure why, because an Outrage would have done a pretty good amount to my Swoobat. I do actually have the Unaware ability, so I don't know if it would have killed or not, but hey, I crippled that thing, that's always good. Now he brings in Rotom, and a fun fact about this Swoobat has never ever survived till the end of a game in all the times I've used it. And that's quite a few times, because I do like that guy. Unfortunately, I have a habit of using Trick when I shouldn't do, right? There was a game earlier where I was against an Electros, and I don't know if I'd been drinking at the time or something, but I assumed it would be a good idea to give this thing choice specs, and he just Volt Switches, destroys my Swoobat, and that's all she wrote, folks. That is the ballad, the tragic tale of Swoobat's life. That's how it always ends. But speaking of lives ending, Tentacle also goes down, and, you know, the Dragonair is locked into Outrage, which is not too big a deal, because I still have the old female 50 Cent here. Goes for an Outrage, obviously, and I just get at my rocks, because I'm not really too worried about this guy. Now, I could go for Toxic, but he does have the Shed Skin, so it doesn't seem all that worthwhile. But now I figure, okay, I have Eviolite Pawnyard, and it's checkmate time. Gonna take an Outrage like a beast and just go for a Swords Dance on the next turn. Now the problem is he still has Wheezing, which does wall Pawnyard very, very well. It has the Will-O-Wisp, it has probably Flamethrower or Fire Blast. Wheezing tends to carry that. And I probably can't take it out with a single +2 Iron Head or Sucker Punch, whatever. So I do get up the ST, and Pawnyard is actually surprisingly quick. I think it's like base 50 or 60 or something. To be honest, Bishop actually is quicker than you would expect as well. I think that's like base 70, but yeah, I mean, Pokemon based off of chess pieces actually pretty fast. Who would have thought? Now he does take me out with a Fire Blast, which is fair enough. I get crit there, which is actually, he still lives that. That is a testament to Wheezing's amazing bulk. And you'll see that there are quite a lot of crits in this game from both sides of the field pretty much, so it is pretty evened out, but I just thought it was kind of funny that this game was so crazy over the top hacksy. Now he brings in Swellow, and I figure, okay, it outspeeds everything on my team, and I pretty much have to pick something to die. It may as well be Wormadam. Sorry, buddy. Wormadam is always the guy who dies when someone needs to, pretty much. I'm kind of glad he didn't go for Facade there, because I don't know if I have any priority users left, and he would have had an extra hit left in him, because it's, you know, regular poison and whatnot. No, sorry, it's toxic poison, and he would have lived another poison hit, so I don't know, I would have been in trouble then, but bring in Rapidash as he brings in his Monferno, and he does reveal that he does have the Vacuum Wave here. Like I said, that kind of confused me, but whatever, I guess he was saving it. Gets another crit, which may or may not have mattered, as you'll see on the next turn, but I go for a Wild Charge. That does indeed take him out. Now he brings in Rotom, and he is faster. I didn't really know about Rotom's base speed. I think it is slower than Rapidash's base speed, and I am Jolly Nature. So I should have really figured out here that he was Choice Scarfed, but I wasn't exactly sure, to be honest. So I'll bring in Swoobat anyway, and yeah, the fact that he outspeeds Swoobat does confirm that he is Choice Scarfed. Go for a Psychic, and that is going to take him out. Unfortunately, he does miss the Air Slash, but it doesn't really make any difference, as you'll see right now, because he brings in Swanna. I thought I was pretty safe, but it turns out he is Choice Scarfed as well. He's going to absolutely annihilate Swoobat, because Swoobat has no defenses whatsoever. What even is Swoobat? I get that it's a bat, but why is it like a love-themed bat? Is that based on a particular type of bat, or... I don't know. My biology was never that great in school. I'm gonna bring in Masquerain, and I have the Focus Sash, so regardless of what happens, I will live. Now, I'm hoping that he is the same EV spread as my Choice Scarf Swanna, right? And that would put his speed between... It would be above Swoobat, but below +1 Masquerain. Unfortunately, it turns out he is a more regular Swanna Choice Scarf set. And he takes me out, so unfortunately there's nothing I can do there. Masquerain is going to be the last to perish to the wrath of Swanna. But that is going to be a good game. That was a very enjoyable game. Caught off guard by the two Choice Scarfers, but, you know, definitely viable. Definitely worked in this situation. So, hope you all enjoyed, and with that being said, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.